All right, guys, it is time for lulls. We got a classic hodgepodge show on tap today. We're going to hit on the latest Ohtani scandal. Not the first time we've discussed him here on the show. We're also going to talk about the pitfalls of making a meme coin your life's mission. I'm Pete, along with Bric. This is lulls. Let's do it.
Does he think? I think he thinks this. He thinks this is a go. Vegas Dave thinks this is a go.
Hot naked girls doing yoga.
What?
Why don't you just win like a man?
Random.org. Type in 1 for yes, 2 for no, and let the DFS gods pick for you.
And I'm absolutely begging you not to dupe us. Please don't dupe us.
All right, GMs all around. What is up, Bric? How we doing?
Good. How you doing, Pete?
I'm doing good, man. I feel like I have these like ebbs and flows of like feeling very busy and stressed, and then like I'll chip away at stuff and feel productive, and then I'm like, I'm good. And it's so I'm in one of those good valleys right now, which is, I should say, peaks, I guess.
Yeah, football season, man. A lot to do.
Are you guys feeling the pressure? I know when we've last talked with how much stuff you guys had to get done for Run the Sims.
Yeah. Like I said, because it's so much different than just doing stuff by yourself.
Yeah.
So that's we're getting there though. We're getting there. Shady just went on vacation, so we're still trying to get his stuff going. Justin Freeman, who still helps, is in London.
Wow, just traveling the world on his in-game syndicate money. Yeah, I feel, man, I miss Justin. I feel like I used to, maybe the algorithm doesn't show me any of his tweets and he's still posting a bunch, but
I don't think he's
like
tweeting much.
Yeah, he's kind of off the grid these days.
Yeah.
Okay, he retweeted a Davis Maddock video a few days ago, which actually might be a cry for help. No, he's doing a little tweeting. I don't know.
See, I just wear those flat. This is why you just wear the flat brims, Pete.
Does that have is that completely logoless?
Yeah, that's what I buy is logoless hats, Pete.
You know what?
No man's name on my back, no logo on the front. That's how you should live your life.
I've moved that way with just like my shirts and stuff. Like I can't remember the last time I bought a shirt that had even like brands that like I don't want a fucking Lacoste shirt and your little alligator on there. But I will say, as a hat bro, I don't think I have many hats that are just completely plain without some kind of logo on it. That's like big Rob Lowe NFL hat energy there from you.
Yeah, it's definitely, I guess it's a statement, sure. But I mean, you can wear hats with logos just as long as it's a bit, just like jerseys. If you got a jersey, there you go. Is that Texas? That's probably why.
I think so.
Based bros in Texas. Yeah, if you're doing it for a bit, then you can wear your Lulz hat, Pete.
I know. It's true. It's true. I think I'm actually wearing my man's hat right now.
Man's hat works.
There it is.
Man's hat works.
See, the thing is when you put it on backwards, then I could have just told you this was a blank black hat and you actually would have never have known.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I assume everyone has a blank black hat. Actually, I have like gray blank, black blank. What other colors? I just bought a bunch of blank ones.
Wow. Okay, there you have it. That's the style tips from Bric here. So Shohei Ohtani back in the news again. A lawsuit accusing him and his agent of interfering with a $240 million Hawaii development deal. I was reading up on this before the show. To me, my takeaway, we can give a quick summary, is just he continues to surround himself with shady people. It's kind of my takeaway from it.
It just like it keeps like little stories keep popping up about him. Like eventually they're gonna release that like the Epstein prison footage, and we're gonna see like Ohtani around the corner. And then it's gonna cut out.
Yeah. I mean, basically, as I understand it with this one, he was going to do some like be part of like this branded deal for these houses, this development that we're going to allow them to sell these at a, higher markup because it's a Ohtani branded house, whatever the fuck that means. And so basically his agent, I think understanding how lucrative the Ohtani endorsement could be, was like, hey, let's just shove out these other primary investors and we can do this without them. Like, we can have a bigger share of the ownership pie. So that's where the sabotaging element comes in. But it mainly seems orchestrated by his agent, Nez Balello. So I just love the idea of his interpreter just being the world's biggest gambling addict and his agent just being the most shisty businessman in the world. Can we get Ohtani some good people? What do we have to do here?
That's his agent right there on the right? I'm assuming.
Is that at a central casting for?
Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking. Could you, if you had to sketch him out without seeing him, like, what do you think his agent looks like? It would be almost identical to this guy.
You know what? He almost looks like a guy who, if he was trying to evade potentially paparazzi or a security camera, might have a black hat with no logo pulled down very tightly to obscure his eyes.
I saw someone tweet, you guys are trying to find something wrong with Ohtani. You're just trying so hard. It's like, I'm not trying. It just keeps popping up. I wonder if it's actually the opposite, that people aren't trying. They're trying. Maybe he's a total degen and they're trying to like keep that under wraps.
It just goes, I mean, like how much, okay, Ohtani signed a 10-year, $700 million contract. How much of that do you think his agent saw?
I don't know how much they get. I think it's like 15% or something, but I don't know. How much did Scott Boras get?
Yeah, I'm just like, but let's just say it's 15%, Brian.
Okay.
Do you know how many? Is there any way that is correct on a 700 million? I mean, did I do the math right on that? How many zeros am I looking at here? Is that 105 million?
Yeah.
Of that? I mean,
No, yeah.
I had to just like keep staring at that number. And I was like, wait, would that really be how much? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that math is correct.
Yes. Yeah. 70 plus 35, right? Yeah. So
yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
I guess where I'm getting at with this, I'm like, bro, you got 105 million and you're just like angling for a slightly bigger ownership of another $240 million development real estate deal. It's like, aren't you good, bro? aren't you good?
There's a lot of that going around, isn't there? Where it's like, how much more do you need?
Yeah. I guess I
say the same thing about Ohtani. I mean,
I did just Google. It says typically 5% is standard commission for baseball contracts.
So 30, 31 million, 32 million.
35, yeah. 30, that's still a
35.
really nice chunk of change. And on it, like, is that not the easiest? The agents who actually have to bust their ass, right? They're like convincing a team they need to sign this guy. Those are the small contracts. It's like Ohtani could have signed himself. How much extra, I guess, does this agent get Ohtani versus if Ohtani was like, I'm going to have some smart people, tell me how much I should get paid. And then I'm going to go ask for it. And then they're going to pay for it.
Yeah. And just hire a lawyer to look over the fine print. Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's somebody out there. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. That's like, I think probably easier than a real estate gig. And they only get like 1-2%.
Yeah. I want to know I want to know this guy's background here.
God. He got in early into NBA Top Shot, probably.
Okay. His family migrated from the Madeira Islands in Portugal. I've been there. Very nice place. Went to Pepperdine University. Oh, okay. He played in the MLBs, Seattle Mariners. He was a promising infielder before a devastating accident cut short his days. Mm-hmm. Adversity and opportunity became the catalyst for him positioning himself as one of the most humble, venerable, and successful professionals in all of sports.
Wow. This is his bio?
I believe so. I've never heard someone refer to themselves as venerable.
That is ridiculous.
In their bio. He now heads up the baseball division with CAA Sports, obviously one of the biggest sports agencies. He's been responsible and a part of negotiating over $4 billion worth of contracts. He currently ranks on the Forbes top 50 most powerful sports agents in the world, which makes sense. If you have Ohtani as your client, I assume that automatically includes you. They're the most humble.
Can you go back to that quote? I want to read that quote again. He positioned himself as one of the most humble, venerable, and successful professionals in all of sports.
That is just such a hilarious oxymoron. I'm the most humble person in all of
Everyone's
sports.
saying it.
The most humble. Some people say my humility is even too big.
I'm also successful.
Yeah, how does this get stuck in there? It's like a brief bit of editorializing. It's supposed to be like a bunch of facts, and it's just like, no, tell him how humble, venerable, and nice I am in here.
I mean, he should have put like what's the opposite of venerable, like despicable or something. Like he the most humble, venerable, despicable, successful person ever.
Unreal. So Ohtani back in trouble again here. I do wonder how much Ohtani, like, I don't mean this as a pun, but I wonder like how much gets lost in translation with stuff. And there are like people who take advantage of him and stuff like this. If he's like kind of clueless on these things, I actually know nothing about him and his general intelligence and stuff, but it's like, it seems like he keeps getting taken advantage of. Yeah.
Don't sue us, Ohtani. But I'm starting to think eventually, Pete, right? How many times before we have to go like, maybe he's not getting taken advantage of. Maybe he kind of likes this type of shit.
Yeah.
We'll give him one more. How about that? But if another one comes out, I'm going to say we better start looking into the prison sentence for his interpreter and see what the hell happened there. And maybe he's doing some time for $100 million or something, taking the dive.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm not saying anything bad about Ohtani as a baseball player. I very much believe he hit into a triple play last night. Okay. All right. So that is bad for him. So he's losing his skills in the process is what I'm hearing here.
Yeah. Yeah. This is literally strike two. You're right. This is no pun intended. Yeah. Strike two. We'll see if he strikes out. And then I think you got to call it and go, this guy likes some degen behavior.
I just truly can't get over how untrustworthy this agent looks here. If you guys are listening to the audio version, I've been Google imaging Nez Bolello here. And I know Inez from the, I mean, this guy looks like I would blink and my wallet.
If you can't remember that name, just type in the most humble, venerable, successful person in all of sports and he will pop up.
Yeah. He also looks kind of like just what would be a villain from an 80s movie as well.
Yeah, he looks like bizarro Tom Brady, like evil Tom Brady.
Yes. So there you have it, Ohtani. We will keep tabs on you. When I initially saw the headlines for this, I thought it was going to be something gambling related again. And I was just like, oh no. Like I thought it was going to be that they finally found out that Ohtani was actually the guy in all this debt from gambling and he was using his interpreter as the fall guy. And now he was doing this to try to make more money, yada, yada. I wonder if he just like, if you gave him truth serum right now and you had the translator and you're just like, I wonder what his thoughts on all of this would be. Like, he's like, shoot or shoot, or I wish I never got into business with this guy.
Right. I'm starting to think maybe he's on some super Japanese super juice too. He's like, Barry Bonds was on juice. He's still like the best or one of the best players of all time. Who cares? So Ohtani could still be a stud.
Let me ask Google, who will use its AI, is Ohtani on Japanese super juice? That turned up 0. Oh,
Click
that was on
AI
news.
mode.
Here we go. An AI overview is not available for this search.
Oh, that's because it's super secret as well.
Yeah, here we As of August 14th, 2025, there is no credible evidence or confirmed reports suggesting Shohei Ohtani uses performance-enhancing drugs, including what might be colloquially referred to as Japanese super juice.
They're a very private culture, though, the
Yeah.
Japanese people. So they just don't talk about it.
It's true. It's true. Well, we will keep tabs on this one here. Let's see. The kind of quasi news that I feel like is somewhat lulzian this week. Did you see the stuff with TwoGunFF on Twitter?
This was a amazing soap opera, Twitter soap opera that we were DMing back and forth on.
Yeah. So for people who don't know, TwoGun, very successful DFS player. Bio says 5 times $1 million winner at NFL DFS, third place in the circa millions. I believe, he wasn't part of the Run Pure Sports. He was doing stuff at like FTN, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think it was FTN. And I think his thing was, which makes his wins even more impressive, honestly, I think he was like a 3-maxer or a 5-maxer. I could be wrong. That was a while ago. But I think he was like just entering a few lineups and just banking.
Yeah. And he was at the first NFL Dog Bowl for Underdog. He qualified for that. So he was even grinding the underdog drafts way back then. So very clearly successful in all kinds of forms of DFS. And then this is on June 20th, there was a tweet that said, I've gotten involved in the crypto space, so will be more or less taking 2025 season off, may still play some DFS for fun, and hopefully still attend the FFWC. Best of luck, everyone. He followed that up with, I've averaged over 500K profit each NFL season. This is on August 2nd. Going back a decade. However, I'm limiting my play this season since there's something I believe in more than DFS, both as a cause and to potentially make more money. I will explain in the coming weeks. This got a lot of traction, people wondering what it could be.
I saw a lot of like, this is hacked. Is he hacked? Oh, wait, no, not yet. Okay, sorry. Keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was like the groundwork. And then I believe the next post was the pinned one. Yeah. So then on August 4th, 2 days later, my passion project is Sugar Daddy Season. It's tagged. I genuinely think meme coins will change the world. I think we haven't seen the tip of the iceberg yet. I know how to spot trends and I'm all in on this. Join me if you want. Up to you. So this was the big pivot from DFS.
I didn't get it. How could I don't understand I understand the idea of NFTs changing things. Like we've talked about a bunch of different ideas over the years, like restaurant NFTs where you could be useful for restaurants and stuff. What does a meme coin change?
That's the one, because a lot of times when I hear it was basically a joke, right? In NFT, about the community, about, this is going to revolutionize the world. But I think almost all participants in meme coins understand that it's just an online casino.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like who's rugging who? It's
hot potato.
Hot potato. I remember when I would play poker back at the casinos back in the day, Pete, before the boom. These guys were big horse bettors who would play, and they told me you have to get in on the inside to know who they're gonna let run. So like they would hold back the best horses and then let them run. Like, so if you were on the inside of that, who knows if this is true? But anyways, that's what I think of with meme coins. Is like if you're not on the inside, like you're really gambling it up. But there's like no utility to it.
Yeah, and so this was the post. So he announces that he's going to be like joining this team or advisory. I don't know what his official role was with this Sugar Daddy Season.
What does that mean? Is the meme coin about dudes who are sugar daddies?
I will tell you because he explains it.
Oh, okay.
He explains it. This is what it means. Hang on. There's a tweet that explains what Sugar Daddy Season is, and now I gotta find. Here it goes. Brian, the message of Sugar Daddy Season is a simple one.
Mm-hmm.
It's fuck you.
Okay.
We will win. We're sick of the nitpicking, the Debbie Downers, the gotcha cancellation culture. Fuck you. We will win and have a good time while we win. People like happy, generous winners more than whiny bitches. Ultimately, Brian, the coin will act as a status symbol. People like optimistic, non-judgmental people. We got to be careful that we don't judge. That's what sugar daddy season is all about. You can signify this on chain by owning the token, proving your belief. Obviously, I believe. Does that clear it all up for you?
I don't want to be judgmental.
Please don't be judgmental. There's enough whiny bitches in the world.
And I want to be a winner. I don't know. Definitely don't want to be a Debbie Downer. Yeah, I can't use the word I want to use to describe this anymore.
I'm very confused. So and we're still telling a little bit of a narrative here. So then on August 5th, he says, I'll be doing some kick streaming in a few days for Sugar Daddy season. I'll post the time here. We'll be talking about the coin mainly, but I'm sure I will veer into football if provoked. He had another pump up tweet here. Some DFS touts go political. I go all in on a meme coin because I believe they are future. Just like at DFS, I'm either crazy or I'm a genius. We'll know soon enough. Spoiler, we will. And just like DFS, I will be fighting the chalk donkeys. They win most of the time, but I win bigger. Wasn't
the explanation of the Sugar Daddy meme coin kind of political a little bit in nature, the culture war stuff? I don't know.
It does seem vaguely political there. And then August 11th, my coin got rugged. This is the time for I told you so or to bet on the epic comeback.
How is Easy does Easy do anything that isn't online? Easy.
No. So yeah, for people who don't know who Easy is, he is the most prolific poster in the Deposit Kingdom Discord. There's like, it's objectively measured by like levels and XP and stuff. He runs he's at like level 147 in the Discord, and it is like impossible to get to 100. That's all you need to know.
I believe it. He's terminally online.
But he says pretty impressive. It was running fine for 3 months, and then 3 days into you making it your life mission, it goes down 90%. So I believe what happened here is like some of the original founders dumped huge portions of their allocation almost immediately following him joining the team and leaving him bag holding the coin.
So I mean, I know that's kind of the running theme too. So there's really only two explanations, I would say. There's really only two explanations.
That isn't good.
That is
a good Photoshop. Are you familiar with this original meme that this is?
I can't really tell what
it was just a family. And it was like a TikTok or whatever. And they're kind of like posh. And like the mom's like, who's ready to go stay at the Four Seasons Orlando? And she's like, get the family pumped up for the vacation. And the little baby goes, me.
He doesn't look like his personality, in my opinion. But,
no.
Looks can be deceiving.
The
other option, Pete, is he is the rug puller.
Ooh, you think it goes this deep?
I don't. I think he got rug pulled. I'm just saying those are the only two options, really.
There are. I do think this is like the prevalent. Like there are the people kind of laughing when you have that like braggadocious of a post, and you're like, I'm done with that thing you guys spend time on because I'm going to a more lucrative thing. Like, yes, people are going to want to dunk on you when it immediately fails. But most of the sentiment I've seen is also this. I am convinced, this is a user on Twitter says, I'm convinced you were hacked or compromised somehow. Like, I just can't comprehend this whole thing at all. It does seem so fucking weird.
Yes. Yeah, that first tweet or two, that I was there like 25% chance at least this is somebody hacking him, trying to sell a quick meme coin. It's still possible. Like maybe he's not. Can you go to his timeline?
No, did you see this, dude? This is Sugar Daddy season 16 hours ago. This is him. Live broadcasting.
Oh, that's him. Okay, never mind.
This is him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this guy.
Should we listen to a little bit of this?
Yeah, please do.
Because I don't know if he's like.
I want to hear the guy who has the "fuck you, we win" attitude.
What a shit show of a week it's been, right? Pretty much everyone is just kind of giving up on this project, but I'm still fucking here. I'm still doing this fucking stream. I'm going to try to still do the stream every damn day. Obviously, it's not going to happen.
I just want to say that that's Brian and I's mentality too. You know, we only have 78 people watching now. There happen to be now like 4 other concurrent streams with lulls these days, but we're not fucking going anywhere. We're still going to fucking show up and do the damn stream.
There used to be respect.
My circumstances to where I can't pop up here at 9 o'clock Eastern every day, but I'm going to try to give an update, especially during this tumultuous time. I talked about it in the last stream. We had too many whales, and there's like a little domino effect, and we needed a lower price probably anyways to let the new guy in. Well, we got our lower price, and we got an even lower price. And quite frankly, we can't blame anyone, like any individual anymore. Like, oh, that person's rugged us, or oh, that person rugged us. Well, a lot of people have sold. A lot of people have given up. And that's okay. That is okay. Because this is a coin about, meme coins are about comebacks. They're not about holding levels. They're not about not getting stopped out. It's all about getting people that actually fucking believe and can hold for 100.
Real quick, like this is not someone who's been hacked. This is not someone who's playing a character. This is like this. I mean, my sniff test says this is fully genuine. What I'm hearing from him right now.
That's hilarious. Because I was gonna give you my 5D chess theory.
Okay, I want to hear it.
Which is the opposite. Which is this is an act.
You think it's a bit?
It's 5D
end?
chess. He's building up getting us talking about it, looking like it's rug pulled. Then he's going to put 500K of his own money in there. It's going to shoot to the moon. He's going to say, fuck you, fuck the haters. I told you this will win.
That's not 5D chess. That's the only move he has at this point.
Okay.
That's the only thing he can do.
Okay.
What else can he do?
It's 5D chess, though, if there was no rug pull, I'm saying. He's done, this whole thing's been from the start. Yeah. That's the 5D chess of it all. But unless he's been taking acting lessons, I'm not sure the 5D chess angle is real.
And even if they're like, if it wasn't a rug pull, objectively made all the major holders of the coin sold, because that's why the price dropped.
Yeah. Dave, 1D checkers, but if he actually did, because he's only got 7,000 Twitter followers. And not DFS players are his Twitter followers. They're not going to invest in like a small percentage would invest in his meme coin. He's got to do something. And the idea of getting rug pulled and looking like a fucking idiot like he does, and then eventually putting your money in there, and it's actually not a bad idea.
Dude, how much of the 80? So I'm on the Sugar Daddy season Twitter account. 83.9K followers. I don't know about that.
Who? Okay, maybe I am out of the loop. Are there any young? I'm definitely out of the loop. Are there any younglings in chat? Is Sugar Daddy some sort of like newer term that's like? Why would you call it? Who's this appealing to? Sugar Daddy?
No, I know it sounds really. It's really weird because it's like typically that phrase is used from like the female perspective of like, I need to find me a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
So basically so to hear it voiced from the opposite side, and I'm all for, gender neutral, meme coin names and stuff, but it is very weird from the macho man side to call yourself, like, I don't think someone who's rich ever self-identifies as a sugar daddy. That's just what someone calls them.
Yeah. I'm a sugar. I mean, I guess if you're a sugar daddy, that means you're rich. Because you can afford to pay for a woman. But it's that's why it makes me think there's some new they've reused the term in some different way now for you. But he wouldn't know this shit. If that's true, I don't think he would know. But I guess maybe the people creating a meme coin would. I don't know. It seems like the dumbest fucking like. If you were approached on this, Pete, and you're like, yeah, maybe I'll do a meme coin. I don't know. I did Man's Coin once. What's the name of it? Sugar Daddy season. You're like, yeah. And you hang up the phone. Okay, actually click. There's no hanging up anymore.
What's so weird about that, like and I do want to continue watching this actually, but a lot of people, the reason like meme coins and stuff attract a lot of scammers is because it's an easy way for people to make money in a low effort capacity, right? But the people who generally don't do this are either A, people who have a reputation to uphold, or B, are independently wealthy or successful in other endeavors. Like this, like the risk reward for something like this makes no sense for someone who's already rich and who has like a good reputation. So I'm just like so confused what kind of risk assessment. Like I understand if someone's poor, you're living on the street and someone offers you a meme coin opportunity to get in on, like I'm fucking going in on that. Like let's see if we can bake some money here. I just don't understand it from his position of I've won the milli 5 fucking times and now I'm going to tie myself to this.
It doesn't make any and like why this one? This is so fucking stupid. Like it doesn't make any sense. And someone said in chat, I think it passed by, but like that he was the founders got him to invest and then rug pulled him. I'm assuming this is 90% likely. Well, Pete, what do you think? Like that?
It again goes back to like I think a Rube, like he just doesn't strike me as a pawn. Like if it clearly he's getting used like one, if that theory is correct, he strikes me as a very smart individual that wouldn't allow himself to get used like a pawn.
Well, let's hear how smart he is.
100x. And quite frankly, at 2 to 3 million, it is a lot easier to get 100x. So we're hoping to get new people that quite frankly are crazy and greedy and believe that this thing can run to $1.
Okay, we just literally described the dictionary definition of a pyramid scheme.
And I said on my last stream that I told my team not to buy any. We need to let new people in. Well, quite frankly, I've kind of relaxed that. And it's basically, I'm saying, do what the hell you want under 1 cent. Like, you want to buy it under 1 cent, fine. I just don't want the same thing happening last time where a bunch of whales just push it straight to, 5 cents. So a 50 million market cap and the little guy just never had a chance to get in. I just don't want that to happen again. And I don't think it's going to happen again. I think everyone's scared shitless to buy right now. Everyone's scared shitless that any move up will get sold. So if you are, I'm not gonna tell people not to buy just because we need to let other people in. That's almost like hubris, thinking like anyone actually wants to buy this coin, right? So if you want to buy, great. Let's talk about what's gonna happen next week. It's all about next week. This week it's just gonna be these streams, and we're gonna have a Sugar Liberation Day countdown. Sugar Liberation Day is probably happening on Monday. We pretty much have all the materials ready for Monday, and we have a lot of stuff to just go out full force next week. And we have to remember what the hell Sugar Daddy season is all about. What is this?
Right now, I really need the reminder, TwoGun.
What is it about?
It feels like we're just
odds this makes any fucking sense.
What is Christmas? Let's remember what Christmas is all about. Right
I can explain what Christmas is. There's no way he could explain what Sugar Daddy season is.
All right, my head is spinning. Let's keep going.
I want to know.
Coin about Sugar Daddy season is not a coin about being a little bitch and hoping it doesn't go down. Sugar Daddy season is not a coin about fitting in. It's not a coin about trying to be the best sheep.
Okay.
Sugar Daddy season it's the biggest fuck you ever. It's the fuck you that we can come back. It's the fuck you that we believe in being generous, blindly optimistic, like retardedly optimistic.
I think we just hit it on the head. Yeah, truer words have not been said than that.
And quite frankly, a little bit of a degenerate. And we think these are good things. We think optimism, being degenerate, and being blindly degenerate is actually a good thing. And we have our spokesman.
I just also want to mention, if you're watching LOLs, this is not financial advice. You should always do your own research. And we actually encourage people to practice fiscal responsibility.
And that spokesman is coming on Monday. And the spokesman is not me. The spokesman is far cooler than me. And we're going to get this fucking thing going. And I've said it many fucking times. Many, many times. We're not going to just be like any other coin hoping something happens or, we have like a little crypto community.
Who do you think is going to be this influencer savior to swoop in and save Sugar Daddy coin?
Vegas Dave could probably get in there. I don't really know who else has,
I'm so out of like the crypto influencer game to even know who would be a realistic savior.
Charlie, I'm thinking about investing. He's got me very close. We'll see how if he could stick the landing here.
And that's it.
Also, real quick, he did mention in a tweet that the streams might veer into some football talk. Do you think at any point in the next 9 minutes of this video we get a hard left turn into talking about the Bengals pass rate over expectation?
How could you respect his football takes after this?
I will say Swolecast has been, looking for sponsors. Sugar Daddy season could be just what we need.
I firmly believe we are the most entertaining coin, and we are a full-scale entertainment source. And
I can't actually disagree with that. I'm not following meme coins. This is the only one I'm following, and it's pretty entertaining.
The story of this coin is bizarre and insane. Everyone knows, me personally knows my personal life is insane right now. Like, let's not talk about that.
Okay. That's actually interesting because if he's revealing that something crazy is going on in his personal life, that could actually help square some of this weird behavior.
Well, I mean, odds of him being a sugar daddy are very high right now for me.
Oh,
yeah,
dude. I actually think, all jokes aside, I think you're probably right. And that's why this like mission like resonates with him so much, because he's like experienced this in the literal sense.
Yeah. He's a sugar daddy. Fuck you. I win.
Okay.
But everything that's happened with this coin is insane. And what's happened this week is even more insane. So that's why we have to have a documentary about the making of this coin. And we've already filmed some, and I'll be flying out to Los Angeles soon to film some more. And I can't wait to talk about this.
This is a scam.
And it's not like I can promise this thing's going to be on Netflix.
It's 5D chess. He's 5D chessing us, isn't he?
We're gonna get a documentary about Sugar Daddy season. Hey, producers, if you want to use this as part of the montage, you know how sometimes like there'll be NFL teams that are making their pump up video and then they'll like intersperse into like newscasters shitting on the team and they're like, but see, then we did go 12-5. Feel free to use this Lulz footage as part of the Sugar Daddy come up documentary. This keeps getting better and better.
Anytime soon, but that's the goal. The goal is to get this documentary on Netflix, because if people hear this story, oh my God, it will, I think people will like to hear the story. They'll at least be entertained by the story. So we have a plan. We very much have a plan. And I'm sticking with the plan. I'm sticking with this project. I'm still going to be here doing my streams, talking about the coin, talking about our plans, talking about why I believe in Sugar Daddy season. Some days the stream will be short. Some days the streams will be long. But I will be here. Why? Because I believe. Again, I guess I'm a little bit degenerate. I'm blindly optimistic, and I'm far too nice and generous. And that's why I like Sugar Daddy season.
Is there almost like this weird masochistic kink energy to this as well? Like, I like being taken advantage of as a sugar daddy. I like being overly generous. I like the fact that I got, taken advantage of here. Like, there's almost this weird S&M energy to it.
And he said generous in the original tweet too, or the descriptive tweet of what sugar daddy is, if you remember.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And yes, some people are like, oh, the name is too awkward, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not called Be a Simp season. It's not called Spoiled Stupid Thought season. It's Sugar Daddy season. We identify with the people that like to give, that like to have fun, and like to be top dog. Even if sometimes those people get fucked. We still identify with them. And we believe that, and we are taking a stance against the Karenness of society right now that tries to like make everyone into a goddamn sheep. You're like a sheep of each different type of tribe. Like, you're a Democrat sheep, a Republican sheep. You have these, like, everyone wants to be a certain type of sheep nowadays. And we're saying, fuck you, no, we're Sugar Daddy season. We are gonna do what the fuck we want to do.
Fuck yeah.
Name me a coin that makes up its own phrase. There's no phrase called Sugar Daddy season. Name you a
coin that makes up its own phrase? It's like 98% of all meme coins. Name me a startup that has disemboweled letters for their name. Man, I know this went from like, I thought it was gonna be like, it was entertaining, and then I was like, whoa, this is getting wild, and then that was like a pretty big left turn over the past minute.
He had 4 solid minutes. Like, his stand up is like 4. He's got 4 strong minutes, and then now he's stretching.
Dude, I cannot. I don't know what's going on. I don't have a theory other than
hear
something
about his
is not
personal
well.
life.
Yeah.
This is good. I didn't know this. You didn't listen to this, did you?
No.
Yeah, this
no.
is great.
Also, Brian and I we talked about doing Ohtani, and then at the last second, I was like, oh, you want to talk about this? So we're figuring it out on the fly. Let's keep going.
a coin that says its own phrase. That says, we're going to do whatever the fuck we're going to do. We're going to have our own fucking phrase, and everyone knows what our phrase means. Everyone knows our phrase means we're going to have fun and be generous and don't give a fuck.
What does it actually mean in crypto to be generous? I don't, why does that phrase keep getting mentioned?
Did he say generous or degenerate there? Because he keeps saying both.
That time was generous, but before he said degenerate. He said degenerate and generous, but generous has been said multiple times.
Yeah, and he wrote it out in one of the tweets too. So does he think being like, okay, so his chick dumps him, finds a different sugar daddy. He's all pissed off about it because he was generous to her. right? He feels a sugar daddy girl relationship is a generous one. And fuck you if you don't agree with that. I don't know.
And we're creative. And we're going to come the fuck back. I will tell you this simply. Yes, most people are counting this fucking coin out. Most people think this thing is just dead and has no fucking chance. I know something about, I don't know a lot about meme coins going into this, but one thing I know, meme coins can fucking come back. Look at Troll. It did nothing. It was like sitting around $10 million and boom, $200 million. Meme coins can come back. A meme coin is all about the comeback. It's all about this resurgence, and it is all about the viral spread. It is not about the inching its way up and not having any moves down. It is about cleansing the non-believers and then allowing people that have some risk and some gamble in them to get in cheap and ride it all the way.
Cleansing the non-believers is just some heavy language for the topic here.
Up. And I'll tell you something about myself.
Please.
And people that know me know this. I'm terrible at holding a lead. I would be a terrible closer at baseball.
Agreed.
I suck at that sort of thing. I suck at like holding and I would be a terrible CFO. You know what I'm saying? I'm about comebacks. I'm about giant fucking huge wins. There's some women out there that absolutely, like some of my ex-girlfriends that absolutely hate me. And I'm not even sure why they hate me so much, but they really, really hate me. I never knew some people could hate me so much, but they do. And even they are like, fuck, he'll probably think of something and he'll probably come back. I'm not saying this is where I want it to be. I don't like having gotten, what is this drawdown? 95%? I don't love it. But I think I come back from it. Especially now. Especially with all the shit we're about to pour. Especially since we got kind of a lot of people that aren't really want to be part of the community. Just kind of like we're hoping it would just go up and they could make a quick buck off of me. Like they're all kind of out and they're going to sell. And even if they're not out, yes, I know they're going to sell any up move, and that's fine. They don't have that much. And they'll sell it for cheap. We need to get the coins into the believers' hands. We need to get the coins into strong diamond hands. The type of people that listen to the stream. We need the people that listen to the stream that actually check on the X page, not just check their Phantom wallets. And we will get to those people eventually. And gosh darn it, when we get that Netflix documentary, and it's probably gonna be a top 3 documentary on Netflix if we make this thing happen, because wow, this story is so crazy, then we're good. We're just good. We have a plan.
The documentary for this meme coin is like when Top Shot, we all used to say win China. Just once China gets a hold of Top Shot, then all of our bags will be fine.
We're still waiting on that one. I love this. The odds of 5D chests are going rapidly downhill in my
I would say they are plummeting faster than the sell
quickly.
log on Phantom.
I don't know how much 5D chess is going on here when your business plan is banking on getting a viral Netflix documentary to boost your meme coin. I don't think that's very likely.
All right. Here we go.
We're gonna still try to execute our plan, and I'm still gonna be here because I believe in this fucking thing. I believe this is my life's work. I don't know what it says that your life's work is working on a meme coin called Sugar Daddy season. I don't know what that says about me. I'm not out there trying to cure AIDS in Africa or feed starving children. I'm like, no, I need to make a meme coin that's all about degeneracy and having a good time and spending a bunch of money and like, no, that's what I care about. What I care about is the big fuck you to Karens.
A meme coin that's about spending a bunch of money. Like here, he's not even using the typical meme coin stuff, which is we're all going to get rich. This is going to the moon. We're all going to buy Lambos. That was the old crypto thing. Saying spending money and being generous. Like this is a fucking masochistic spin on meme culture.
I don't get it. So is his name Michael?
It has to be
meme lord.
I think this must be his real, because it says meme lord / TwoGun.
You're right. There's no like, I was waiting for someone to go like, oh yeah, that was interesting. Thanks. And maybe that was meme lord Michael, but I think that we're looking at Michael here.
All right. We're almost done here, thankfully. Oh no,
actually check on the X page. Life's work is working on a meme coin called Sugar Daddy season. I don't know what that says about me. I'm not out there trying to cure AIDS in Africa or feed starving children. I'm like, no, I need to make a meme coin that's all about degeneracy and having a good time and spending a bunch of money and like, no, that's what I care about. What I care about is the big fuck you to Karens and the big fuck you to everyone telling you to be. Everyone's saying you need to be a sheep. Yes, that is my life's work. And if you think I'm going to sit here and take it, you're wrong. I might be a joke in the DFS community. I might be a joke among a lot of people right now. But if you think for a second I'm not going to keep swinging and I'm going to keep trying to come back, well, then you don't fucking know me. Because I refuse to like. I'm fine with losing. Sometimes I understand losing. I understand setbacks. But I don't quit on shit I care about. I just find a new fucking way to make it work. And we're just gonna keep swinging. We're gonna keep swinging. And quite frankly, I think next week, like after we let all these like people just get the fuck out over the next 4 to 5 days, I think next week might be fucking amazing. I can't guarantee anything, but I think you might be surprised. We're gonna keep trying, but we're gonna let people sell for the next few days. We're not gonna do a whole lot till next Monday. We're just not. We're not gonna, let the people that aren't watching the stream, let the people that don't believe, let the people just sell. Let them sell. Get them out. Just get them out. And let's fucking do this thing next week. Let us go so fucking hard in the paint that everyone's gonna cry. Not just if they sold, but if they didn't buy more. I want people crying that they missed the once in a lifetime fucking opportunity to buy Sugar Daddy season under a penny. I want them to cry that they missed out on this opportunity. We're gonna make people cry because I don't like making people cry because I hurt their feelings or I did something mean to them. I'm too fucking nice. I would never do that. But I'm fine with making people cry because they missed out on betting on me and my team. There's nothing that gives me more joy than people crying because they gave up on me and my team that truly believe in Sugar fucking Daddy season. Let's fucking go.
Fuck yeah.
Whew.
I am pumped. How many people have fucked over him and his team? That's one of his favorite things to do is make them cry.
Yeah. Also, that was the first reference. Like a lot of that had big like solo energy to it at that point, and then at the very end, he referenced my team. So I wonder who's
can you see up top there the Chad like figure with the microphone? I'm gonna say a little bit of advertising fraud.
That's what you look like if you have enough of the coin.
Somebody said go in the comments of that.
I just did. It was
all
like
in there. Or
it's
bullshit.
Yeah. Naira says, and I am telling you one more time, it will be the greatest comeback of Sugar Daddy season this time, and no one can stop it now. I'm not giving up. Greatest comeback is coming back. Well said there.
Somebody hired some bots. Should I go in there and tell them to hire Nez Ballaru or whatever the fuck his name is?
I just want to see like
the most humble.
Yeah, I want to go back to Two Guns page here because I think the funny comments.
I gotta say, Two Gun as a DFS name is pretty cool.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, especially for a guy who only fires a couple bullets.
Yeah. The Forcheck as the Onion article. No way to prevent this, says only nation where this regularly happens. Yeah, I think Jake had posted that. So yeah, this was the chart. So it is it's down to a fraction.
If it was easier to buy it, can you buy this on Coinbase?
I don't think so. I think you need a phantom wallet.
I hate that shit. It's gotta be. I mean, how am I supposed to gamble on these meme coins? I have to get some fucking weird wallet all the time.
We're not gambling, Brian. We're being fucking generous, dude.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, that is wild. I honestly, what's scary, I think, for him is it sounds, if I read between the tea leaves, he's about to pummel some more money into this thing on Monday.
That's why
I'm saying steam chasing going.
Throw a little money in there now. He dumps 500K in on Monday. He also, the way he was talking is like, he needs the diamond hands people. Like, no one's going to keep your meme coin for like 30 years. Like, they're just going to dump at a higher number. What does that even mean in Sugar Daddy season terminology? What does diamond hands mean? Like 2 months? Hold for 5 months?
Yeah. But that was way more wild than I had even thought. But it does, like, to like zoom out just a little bit, it seemed like there's like a weird, like there's like almost 3 different things going on. Like he was kind of having like a career crisis, like, what should I do with my time? And also having stuff going on in his personal life. And then it just so happened that when he did go all in on this new thing, he got legitimately rugged. And now, because he self-identifies as like someone who doesn't give up, who's going to persevere, like the only thing he knows to do, like most people probably just delete their Twitter account and take some time off and be like, don't associate me with this. And he's decided like, no, I'm going to double, triple, quadruple down on making this a thing.
Yes, because the girl version of this is like the Haktua girl or Walking Bets girl. you know, where they're like, we don't know what we're doing. We don't know anything about this stuff. We got rugged. We're sorry. His is no, fuck you. Doubling down. I kind of respect it. And I searched Sugar Daddy on Robinhood and got Tootsie Roll, which is ironically up 20% this year. Sugar Daddy, yeah, the candy, right?
I just like
you could probably lay off some of those actually.
There's so many things I can't get past, but the one thing that's actually the hardest for me is just why you would take on, like, if anyone, even someone who's extremely optimistic and bullish, like, knows that 99% of these coins go to zero. It's just a matter of time. You're playing with vaporware, all this stuff, like the reputational risk to tie your brand. Like, it's one thing to just gamble anonymously on all of these things, right? Like, knock yourself out. But to tie your personal brand to the success of a meme coin is wild.
Yeah, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Unless the 5D chess, but I don't think so. He looked legitimately hurt too there towards the end. Like they rugged him, and you know, of course that's personal. Like, I'm assuming that someone was on the phone with him, like convincing him to invest in this and stuff. So I'm sure that hurt. Aaron says in chat, I'm not convinced he still has 500K left. I wonder if that's maybe he sugar daddied his real life sugar daddied away his millions.
They're
And
just
that's
so
why
many
the ex-girlfriends hate him, because he doesn't have any more money.
That's the only thing. I disagree with him that this documentary would have mainstream success, but I do agree with him that it would have incredible success within the DFS community. I think everyone would line up
I would watch
to watch that.
I would watch
for
it
sure.
Yes, of course.
I
don't think anyone else would. No, you never.
Man,
depends on what actually happened here, but I think it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's weird. I'd seen some other comments from people too, just being like, he like is not acting like himself. And I didn't know him well, so I don't know what his normal state is like, but that doesn't seem like normal behavior to me.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. It seemed that he didn't seem like insane in his little rant there.
Yeah, but like, look at back in the spring, it was all FTN retweets promoting content, says I'm no PGA expert. They're superstars over at FTN Fantasy, blah, blah, blah. Like, he was just your classic sharp DFS player turned tout, turned sugar daddy meme lord.
Maybe he did run out of money and he was taking a little gamble.
Yeah.
I don't know, like you said though, Pete, why attach your brand to this? Why not just put 100K in it?
Yeah.
It's not like he has 100,000 Twitter followers.
Okay, this is the other part of, dude, look at this guy. You want to know how rich this guy is? This guy has a bowling alley in his basement with his own personal two-gun logo emblazoned onto the wood paneling. That's rich if you're doing that kind of shit.
One lane for him, one lane for his sugar baby.
Got to get the bumpers up for the sugar babies.
Oh, Pete. No.
This is from February 14th. I'm at about 900,000 jail stool coins. This is, yeah. I actually remember seeing this tweet. This was when like Portnoy was messing around with the meme coin. Mm-hmm. He said, there's very few people out there that I just want to see cook and be a part of it. And Stool Presidente is near the top of that list. You know what? This actually makes a lot of sense because there's so much like in this macho, fuck the Karens, fuck cancel culture, whatever. There's an idolization of Dave Portnoy. Like, he is the Mount Rushmore of that type of dude. He just says what he wants. He doesn't care about getting canceled. It is interesting that he was fucking around with meme coins. And then this is like, this is how I be Portnoy. This is how I, convert my personal brand into a financial vehicle or whatever it would mean to them. I do think Portnoy is probably responsible for some of this. I
could see that. This idea here, his second tweet, not telling people to buy or sell. He said this a few times. I kind of love that. I don't know, disingenuous kind of. It's like, okay, well then why post it? You're posting it because you think it's going to go up, and that's why you're posting it, because you're letting other people know because you hope they will invest in it. You're not telling people to buy or sell, sure, but
He had been, see, this is
always
another
tweeting Dave
retweet.
Portnoy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is Shitcoin's Chris Moneymaker moment. Mark my words, especially if it gets up to an insane amount and if he rides it all the way back down to whatever its terminal value ends up being.
Well, so what happened? What is it? Let's check how that worked out for him. So what did he have here? Oh, is it this one or is it the next one where the one where he's got 900,000 what coins?
Oh yeah, Jail Stool.
Jail Stool coin.
Let's hear it here. Jail Stool price, Stool Presidente, coin market cap. Dude, is that the exact same value?
Shit.
I'm pretty sure that's the exact same. I can't see it on
Did they
the
change the
screen here.
name? Because it's at 0.0003.
Was it that the exact same as Sugar Daddy?
It looks very similar.
Wait a second.
Jail Stool and Sugar Daddy season are on the same trajectory. Yeah, are they the same coin? Like that's identical. So
Hang
it was.
Hang on. I gotta get this is
814. Wait, that's today. This tanked.
Wait a second.
What is going on?
Let me go to the window here.
Big meme coin. You guys are despicable. Whatever. There's like a group of probably 50 meme coin bros on Discord just orchestrating all this shit.
So here's the stool,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
0.003355.
It just looks identical, but it's different.
Okay.
There's another
why is
zero for the Sugar Daddy.
Okay, so Jail Stool is just holding up slightly better. 5.4K holders, a 0 market cap, and then Jail Stool. I can't even.
So he had 9. So hopefully he sold his 900,000 coins here. Otherwise,
yeah, Jail Stool still has a $3.35 million market cap. I don't even know what's going on with this Sugar Daddy page. Dude, this main wallet right here, amount of Sugar Daddy, 43% of the holdings. These are the top holders. This has to be TwoGun, right?
yeah, you would think how much is that?
He's not doing this for 10% of the holdings.
I mean, what's a rug pull going to get you if you're the rug pullers? You got to get him to get in there for 43%, right? So it probably wasn't 43%. It was probably 25%. They sold all theirs.
And he bought back.
And he bought back or something. Yeah. So he's got half of this. How much is half at the peak there? From that other graph. Let's see here.
I mean, this market cap has never been. Oh, this is the holders. Sorry. This doesn't even have a market cap. Unless I'm not understanding how to read this. It doesn't have the same shit that the Stool.
Oh, at peak it was worth more than the Stool coin. It was 0.044 Sugar Daddy.
What are you looking at that's different than me?
I'm on Coin Market Cap.
So am I. Maybe are there different Sugar Daddy ones?
Didn't he say there might be? Here, I'm going to put it.
Oh, here it is. Yes, I was on a different one. My bad. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now we're back. Sorry. So I was looking at the wrong one. Let me look at the holders on this one. Does it show holders on these? I mean, this thing layered with the tweet is just, it's insane.
It's going up after his tweet.
That is a wild fall.
Yeah, so that's more than the Barstool coin is right now. 0.04
Yeah.
cents.
Not after though.
Not after.
All right, Brian. I'm going to be thinking about this for a long time. I'm now fully invested in this story. I hope TwoGun succeeds. I hope he finds some clarity through.
Get us on that Netflix documentary.
I would like to be on that.
Yes. And if they need some interviews, we'll do them too.
We will. We are essentially journalists at this point. Just not financial advisors. Brian, anything else? People, I saw you guys had an email out this week about early bird pricing for Run the Sims.
Yep. I think it ends 15% off for life ends the 31st.
Yeah.
Run the Sims.
Check it out, Run the Sims, all kinds of good stuff over there. And yes, for me, tonight, no ship chasing right now because we're going to do a main event draft tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern.
What's the buy-in?
2K buy-in over there on the FFPC. We're going to draft with Ron Stewart. Should be a fun time drafting out of the 6 hole.
How many sugar daddy coins is that? That's a lot of sugar. You know, why don't you guys just don't do the bot draft? Take the $2,000, invest in sugar daddy season.
I'm gonna message them right now and actually see if they want to just withdraw and convert it all.
I mean, if you don't want to be rich, go ahead, play your fantasy football.
Yes. I'm just going to sell them on fantasy football is inherently a selfish exercise. And what we really should do is get into the generosity business. All right. We'll see you guys next time on Lulz.